So today we will see experiment 3, the B section. Okay. So here we are going to discuss about logical operations. Okay. So that is byte level and also bit level. Okay. So two types of programs we are going to see. So very simple. So here so you know logical operations already we have learned in digital systems. So here I will take few instructions and let us see what is the exact operation of each and every instruction. So I will copy this. I will share software. Parallelly, we will work on that. So here I have the file .c file. Okay. I can remove this file because I'm going to execute assembly.asm file. So I'll remove this file. So actually this is .c file. Okay. So I will open some other file which is already existing. For example, I will take arithmetic.asm file. This is a file which is opened now. So you can close everything. So I will close this, the previously existing file. So this file always I should add to my source group. Right click on that, click add to source group. What is your file name? It is in .asm. Click on file type .asm. Select your file. Just add it. Okay. Now your file is added here. Now you can execute your program here. So I will take a few instructions for logical AND operation. Okay. I will start with origin 00H, which is usual. So this is my sum of 4 instructions. So what I'm doing here. Okay. So what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay. So here in this experiment, so we are taking two data from the location 30H internal memory, 31H. Okay. I have my two data. Okay. This is data 1 and this is my data 2. So these two data, I'm going to do logical AND operation and I'm going to load my result in this 50H location. Okay. And OR logic in the next location, XOR logic in another location continuously, sequentially. And I'll be doing certain operations and continuously I'll be pushing into next location. Okay. That we will see. So as per the program which I have shown in the software, we have taken only 4 instructions. Let us understand these 4 instructions so that you can understand the rest of instruction continuously. Okay, let us teach you that. So what is happening here? I'm just moving 4F H data, that is 4F. I'm just moving to stack pointer. Okay. Stack pointer. What is this stack pointer register? Actually, this is one of the register. So this register is 8-bit register. What it stores? What this particular stores? What it points actually? This particular, whatever the value inside this register, it will point to memory location. It will point to your memory location. For example, if it is 4FH, so this is the address. This is the address which point to, that is 4FH location. So we are just moving some value to SF. So that is the address. So it will point to one of the location in your RAM, Okay. That is, it holds the address of temporary memory location. Okay, this is temporary. Okay, wherever you want to go, you can store this. What is the advantage of this stack? I will tell you. Okay. Now, as of now, we are pointing here. Okay. So in this 4F location, we are pointing here. Okay. Now I just do certain performance here. That is, I'm just moving my data into accumulator. What is my data in the 30H? AB. I have a data AB in my 30H location. So which I have shared previously. In 31 location, in 31H location, I have CD data. Okay. So in these two locations, I have my input data. I have my input data. Okay. I have my input data, which I am going to perform logical operation, which I am going to perform logical operation. See now on the second, here you can see the next instruction. I'm performing AND logic. I'm just performing AND logic with the accumulator, which is the first data which is in the accumulator. Now, as per this instruction, accumulator is having my first data. That is from the location 30H, it is having a data AB. Now with the second location 31H, I can perform AND logic. Okay. So as per this instruction, I'm going to perform AND logic between AB, CD. Okay, this is what I'm going to perform. Okay. If I perform, what is the output I will get? So let us see. What is for AB? 8421. 8421 is your 8-bit binary code. So for A is 10. So here I will replace with 10. So 0, 1, 0, 1, 0 it will come. For B, 1, 0, 1, 1 will come. For this is the value for corresponding AB in hexaform. So similar way, CD 1, it will come 100. It is 12, I think. Okay. For D 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay. So this is the binary representation for CDH. Now I'm going to perform AND logic. So AND logic, if both the inputs are 1, output is 1. Okay. Both the inputs are 1, output is 1. So here it is 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay. So this is my output I get. So as per this, my value is 8, 9. Okay. This is my value. I have performed AND logic. So after performing AND logic, my value here is 89H. Okay. Now I want to store in the memory location. Okay. So if I use, that is in previously the first experiment, you would have seen that to load next location, you have to increment the corresponding memory pointer. Okay. The advantage of stack is here, stack pointer register is, if you whatever the address you place it, if you use push instruction, okay, if I use push instruction, that is it will automatically increment. That is if I use push, what is 0 E0 stands for is nothing but that is push accumulator. So this is the address for accumulator. Okay, if you see, if you go and see in the memory location, special function register, this is for example, special function register memory. If you see for accumulator, you can call accumulator as ACC. The corresponding address is 0, that is E0. That is E0 is your corresponding address. Okay. Here you can store your data. Okay. Now, as of now, the data is 89 in this location. Okay. Okay. Now using push 0, that is year 0. Always if you use some character ABCD in front, you can use it 0. That doesn't value anything. If you don't mention, there will be some software error that you should mention. E0 you are placing. That is push the accumulator content to the stack location where the stack pointer points. Now, what is the operation? Now, I will clear everything. Now you will understand. So as of this point, my accumulator is having a data 89H. Okay, fine. I got my result. So now this is your the stack pointer points to, that is whatever the data in the stack pointer register is pointing to the location. If it is pointing to 4FH, okay. If you execute push instruction, what will happen in the sense, what is the operation of push? What is the operation of push in the sense? It will increment the stack pointer by 1. That is, now as of now, the stack pointer will be 50H now. 50H now. After executing push instruction, now the pointer will move to here. That is here, that which is your 50H location. Okay, 50H location, right? So this is the operation of push. It will increment stack, that is the address of whatever the value in the SP, that is stack pointer register, what we say as the address. Now it is 50H. Now the data which is in the accumulator will be pushed here. That is 89. Okay, that is 89. Okay, see, we are performing AND logic with 2 data in the memory location. In order to load continuously, sequentially, you want to perform addition, subtraction, whatever may be. In sequentially, I want to do by having one instruction. You can use this type of stack options. Like initially, you can load what is the exact address it want to point from the next location. If you use push in the next location, the resultant data will be pushed. Okay, this is the first thing. If you know this one, the next you can understand easily. Right? So first we will execute this. Okay, now I will try to build this program. Okay, there is no error. We will debug this. Okay, I'll debug. Okay, for this program, I required memory window. So in this memory window, as per my program, I need to go to internal memory location, that is 30H. Okay, so you can mention 0x, which is hexadecimal representation, or you can directly mention 30H. That also fine. It is up to you, but it will show you that 0x30 is the memory location 30H. Okay. Now you can give your input here, that is AB. The next location CD. Okay, I'm giving here. I'm running the program. Now, where is my output? The output will be here. That is not 4F, the next location of 4F. If you want, I will go to 4F also. 4FH, I will go. Here you can see this. Not in 4F, in 50H, because push operation is whatever the value in the SP will be incremented by 1 and the resultant value will be pushed here. What is the resultant? As per the calculation, we found that in accumulator we have 89H. So which is the AND logic of your 2 data. Okay, AND logic of 2 data. That is A, B, C, D. So A, B, C, D. So if you do perform and logic, the result is 89. Okay. So once you understand this, the next instructions are very simple. I will copy the next few instructions for OR logic. Okay. Now you can calculate parallelly if you want. So what I will do, I will share the software panel. Okay. 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 Now, see, I will paste this. So now you can explain me what is happening here. Okay. So same A, B, C, D data we are taking. That is, we are pushing A, B to the accumulator. Now accumulator will be having A, B. So if you perform any arithmetic or logical operation, so A is your destination. So that always A should have one value, first operand. So the resultant will be put in the accumulator. Okay. So as of now, you are going to perform A, B, OR logic with CD data. These two data are performed OR logic. And here you can see that once again, I'm just pushing my accumulator data to memory location. Which location? So previously, as per this instruction, you know that stack pointer is incremented. It is incremented to 50H. Okay, now as per this instruction, now it is going to increment plus 1. Now it is going to, your stack pointer will be having a data 51H. So 51H is nothing but the next location where the result of this OR logic is going to be loaded. What is the OR logic for A and A, B, C, D? What is the OR logic for A, B, C, D? If you calculate, that is, if any one of the bit is 1, the output is 1. Let us see what is the output. Okay. Now with the same, already I have given the input. Now what I can do is, we need to build once again. I'll build this because since we have added the instructions, we have to build once again. Just go to debug mode. Just click on the memory location. My input memory location is 30H. So in this 30H, I want to give AB, CD. Okay, 2 inputs I have given. So I'm going to, as per this program, I'm going to perform AND logic and OR logic continuously and pushing in next location, right? Okay, now I'll run the program, right? I started running the program. Go to 50H location. Sorry, 50H location. So now you can see that in 50H location, that this data as the result of accumulator is pushed to 50 location. Here, the result of OR logic in the accumulator is pushed to, that is EF is the result of OR operation, that is pushed to next location. Okay. Here nowhere we are mentioning, here it is nothing but, this is nothing but address, accumulator, nothing but you can see the same instruction. I will see, just note down, you are getting 89 EF. Okay. There is another option also. If you want, I will do that also. No problem. See, here nothing but accumulator, push accumulator. So this is the exact wording they will use. Push ACC. Push ACC. Accumulator is pushed. Okay. If you want, I will try to execute the same program. I will start from the beginning. I'll go to input location 30H. I will enter my input, that is AB and CD. Okay. Now I have entered. Run the program. Go to the location 50H. So now you can see that you have a data 89 for OR logic, sorry, AND logic, and EF for OR logic. Okay. So just an address. Accumulator is what we say as address. The content of that address will be moved to the memory location. Okay. This is push is nothing but stack operation. This is what we say as a stack operation. Okay, stack operation. Whatever the data which is in the stack pointer register, whatever the data inside the stack pointer register, this is going to be the address for your result to be loaded. In this address, result will be loaded. Your result will be loaded. That is the simple thing. If you use push instruction, that accumulator data will be pushed to address. Which address? This stack pointer register points. That you should understand. Nothing but simple understanding. Now this is your memory pointer. Keep in mind. That's it. Okay. So similar way, we will take some more instructions. I will take bunch of instruction and I will segregate so that you can understand easily what is happening, the next instructions. Okay. So take some more instructions. Okay. Okay. So I have added, see, a few we will take few instructions which perform AND logic, here OR logic. So similar way, this anybody can say what does this 3 instructions tells you? If you know this one, we can directly execute. What is this? XOR logic. The result will be pushed to next location that you can see. Just complement of A. Rotate left, whatever the data in the accumulator, that is rotated left. And here, what is this? Rotate left with carry. That is set bit carry we are using. Carry will be 1. Okay, this as per this instruction, the carry will be set to 1. So now the carry is 1. So you take my PPT, check out what is the value you will be getting. Just place as per in this here, as per this instruction, which tells you that accumulator is having a data AB. Okay, so this data with carry, just take a diagram for rotate left with carry. Just find out what is the exact final result. That data is pushed to memory location. Okay, so you should understand what is that instruction. The similar way, rotate right with carry. This is rotate right with carry, and this is just swapping. Just swapping in the sense, the result will be like, if you swap A, that is accumulator will be having, since as per before executing swapping, answer is AB, an accumulator will be having ABH. After execution, result in accumulator will be having BAH. Just swapping. Lower bits will be swapped, higher bits will be, that is lower bits will be swapped to right side, higher bits will be swapped to left side. Okay. So this is the point. So you have a input data, you can check out how the rotation happens. So you can refer my PPT, check out what is the data, whether your data is correct or not. Now I will execute thing. I will, first of all, any modification in the program, you have to rebuild once again. Okay, go to the program debugging mode. The debugging mode, go to input location, give your two datas, AB and CD. Okay, I'll give two data. So here it will, I'm just running the program. I'll go to location from 4F, I will go, no problem. See, so in our program, in stack location, we have used 4F. So for the first push, it will load your, see, it will load your AND logic operation. For the second push, it will load your OR logic. So I can differentiate in the color also, so that it will be easy. And you can see XOR logic. And for complement of A, what is the value you get? Just complement A. For example, I will tell you what is the A register having. It is AB. So if you convert into binary, the value is 1010 1011. If you take complement of AB, just 1 is replaced with 0, 0 is replaced with 1, you can easily find out what is your final value. What is the final value? It is 5 and this is 4. So 4 is your data, right? So like this, you can check out everything, right? And clear. It's very simple instructions. Taking a two data and performing some logical operations. Everything is byte operation. We are performing byte operations. So similar way, the rotate left. So after rotate left, accumulator will be having a data. So you can please verify whether you are getting 57 or not. And rotate left with carry. Please check whether you are getting same 57 or not. Okay. So rotate right. So you are getting D5 and rotate right with carry. Whether you are, see to that we are getting D5 and swapping. I already told just swapping will just swapping that you are pushing the resultant data. It is BA. Already I have showed you after result accumulator will be having a BA, right? So you can easily execute everything and you can do. So whatever we have done still now, everything is byte operation, right? So we are taking byte everything, not bit operation. That is here we are computing 2 8-bit. Here we are computing 2 8-bit. We are performing OR logic for 2 8-bits. So that is what here the program, it is there they have mentioned it is like byte level operation. Okay, byte level operation. Okay, what is the operation we do? We do logical operation. We have done. Okay. So any difficulty in this understanding these instructions? Please, you can execute 3 instruction also, but it takes long time. So that's why for better understanding, I have executed initially what is the main thing 3 instruction I have executed. Then I have kept sequentially some of the instructions, so which will provide your result in the next location. Okay. So I think you can understand. So any doubt in this performance? That is performing AND logic. So for your understanding, I will load here also. Here in this, as per this instruction, we do OR logic. So in this instruction, we are performing XOR logic. So here just we are performing only complement. Complement of A. Here rotate left. Rotate left without carry. So here rotate left with carry. Okay. So like this, we have continuously rotate right, rotate left, rotate right with carry. Okay. So you can practice this. Okay. Any doubt? So once again, you